Max, how satisfying is that to have a two-goal game?
Yeah, it is. I thought overall the whole group really played well offensively, and we definitely had a lot of zone time, a lot of chances to score, a lot of chances off the rush too. So things seem to be coming together a little bit. Obviously, there's always areas to improve, but we, especially like the third period, they're playing the lead.
Max, I know Craig's been talking about going to the nets and getting those 30 goals, and your first one is kind of like that, deflection, same sort of thing. Is that an indication of what you guys need to keep doing here?
A bit, but being smarter with it. I think there are often times, when you're not scoring, maybe you're going there maybe a little bit too early, but it's timing and it's chemistry. And I wasn't exactly in the goalie's eyes in that first one, but chemistry with Johnny, knowing that he's going to throw it behind him, and I think when you play with top-notch players like that, chemistry just seems to keep growing and growing, and that was an example of that.
You talked a lot about adjusting and taking on a different role with this team, but how nice it is to live out your old role, get on the score sheet 3 times.
It is. I got to make sure that I balance everything in terms of being hard to play against and playing straight lines, and I can't get away from that no matter what the outcome is. So started to feel that fade a little bit, but in the third got back to that, and I think that's definitely where I'm helping out the line and the team the most. But I definitely, there are areas where I can maybe get lost a little bit and try and get a shot off.
For this season, who are you most comfortable with playing center?
Everyone. There's team top to bottom. I've played the most, I think, with Johnny.
I meant before this year.
Guy I really liked playing with was Davy Desharnais, and played with him a lot in Montreal and had really good chemistry right from the beginning. I feel that way with guys in this room, and a lot of the top players now, it seems like not everyone has the hockey sense like some of the old school guys, and Johnny and Austin and the guys in this room. There's a lot of guys with hockey sense, and thankful to play with any one of them.
Injuries have followed this team around this lasted a month or so, but what do you make of Anthony going down and Joe Woll?
That's huge. That's definitely not an easy position to be in. I've never experienced it, obviously, but goalies always talk about how that's a tough situation, and he came in and played fantastic.
What did you like about Max since he came back?
Yeah, he's been playing physical, winning a lot of battles, obviously getting to the net, scoring some nice goals today and making some nice plays.
What did you take away from how the group played tonight?
Yeah, obviously it was better than the night before, but I still think that we can get better.
Can you imagine what it'd be like to be Pacioretty? We're used to being a 30-goal guy, but you're asked different things this season.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You end up on different teams where teams need different things out of you as a player. So, he's bought into it really well and is doing an unbelievable job in that role.
You ever scored a goal like the one you got tonight?
Yeah, I remember one in Detroit, kind of the same thing, but went 5-0.
Were you stopped it and then batted it, or?
Something like that, kind of similar.
What goes through your mind when we see Anthony leave the game, just considering the season he's had?
Yeah, he's been unbelievable. Obviously, I don't know what's up with him, but hopefully it's nothing too big.
Joseph, how tough was that to come in?
Yeah, you're a little cold from sitting there, but it was nice to come in at the start of the period at least and not have to go in the middle of the game. I thought just in general it was a really good game by our team. I thought we really limited a lot of their chances, and the third period played in their zone almost the whole period. So it's a great game by us, I thought.
How tough is it not to get any shots in the third period of a one-goal game and then a flurry of shots there?
Yeah, it's good and bad, right? It's good when we're playing in their zone and keeping away from ours, but it's my job to stay ready regardless of what's going on.
What does go through your mind when your partner goes down with an injury and can't finish the game?
Yeah, it's kind of mixed emotions. I'm obviously sad for him. I don't want him to get hurt and whatnot, and then at the same time I got a job to do and you have to kind of trigger that on. So I hope he's all right and hopefully it's nothing too bad.
Did you have a chance to talk to him at all?
I have not. I was let him do his thing in between the period, and then he just kind of came and gave me a quick bump. So, yeah.
When did you know during the intermission? Like straight away or right before the second or somewhere in between?
He gave me a little bit of heads up, so I was just preparing like I was going to go in at intermission, and I wasn't able to go. So
Is that more stretching to prepare, or is it mental to prepare?
probably a little bit more mental. I think once you get on the ice, you kind of warm up and get in the game and get in the flow of it. But yeah, I think just mentally kind of locking it in a little bit.
What stood out to you about how Max Pacioretty's gone about his business this year? A guy who's scored a lot in the past, taking a little bit of a physical role, but showed tonight he can still absolutely contribute offensively.
Yeah, he's still got a pretty good touch. So it was awesome to see him scoring, and I thought that line looked great all game.
What did you like about the third? You guys were pressing them down low, especially Domi's line, kept them down there and for a while.
Yeah, exactly that. Pressing him and keeping him down there was great. When you can come out and play a hard third period against a team that's down by a goal and desperate to come back, it's pretty awesome. So I was really pumped for our guys and proud of them how they played in front of me.
What did you like about tonight's game in terms of pressing them in the third period and playing them so well after Anthony got hurt?
Yeah, I thought we were on the offensive for most of the night, especially in the third. I mean, that's how you protect leads. You want to keep the puck in their zone. We controlled the play down low and got lots of shots, so that was a good win for us.
What has stood most to you about Max Pacioretty this season?
I mean, just that natural goal scoring ability, and aside from that, his leadership. I sit next to him in the room. He's a great guy. Always does the mature thing with the puck on the ice, and like I said, he scores in big moments, so that's key.
How does he lead? Can you give an example of?
I think he just leads by example. He's been in the league so long, just the little things, getting pucks out on the walls, making the smart play with the puck. In the room, he's a great guy to talk to, just stuff like that.
How does the team take it when it's sort of like one guy after another getting injured?
I mean, that's just the league. You just got to roll with the punches. Obviously, it's not ideal for us, but we have an X man up mentality.
What did you make of Joseph coming in there cold, his performance?
Yeah, Joe is great. Both our goalies have been great since Joe got back, and we know we can rely on either of them, and for him to come in cold and play like that was really impressive.
How big for guys like Bowman, who maybe aren't scoring it, obviously play a really good third period, forechecking, all that kind of thing?
Yeah, he was super reliable tonight. I had a lot of shifts with him, and he was just always in the right place, made smart plays with the puck. Obviously, he's elite offensively. It's going to come for him. He's just doing the right things, and that's good to see.
On Max's second goal, is that a shot that you're just trying to get to the net? Are you trying to score? Are you trying to put it into position where he could tip it?
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to score on that. The play was just to get the puck to the net. I think that was our plan all night, to just be really direct with it, especially after last game. And he did a great job getting body position and getting a stick on it.
It's fairly textbook, right, with the clean draw on back here.
Yeah, especially with John out there, the puck's probably coming back to you. So we just wanted to get on that.
How do you feel your game's at right now?
Yeah, I think it's been good. I think I've just tried to be consistent, not try to do too much. And obviously it's a long season. There's going to be ups and downs, but I've just tried to stay steady.
Yeah. Has it been challenging managing the workload, like being in the lineup every single night?
No, not at all. I feel great.
When you're dealing with a goalie injured mid-game, what's the adjustment like, not just mentally, but just in terms of stylistically, how they handle the puck and just reacting to the different guy back there?
I mean, I didn't do anything differently. I think like I said, we trust both our goalies. They can both play the puck really well. They're both very vocal, so Joe did a great job.
What did you make of your team's performance tonight?
Pretty good game. Really good third, I thought, with the lead. We gave up one chance in the third, but, we had lots of opportunities to score. We didn't put it in the net enough, but, I thought our game was pretty good.
What's the extent of the Stolar's injury?
Yeah, it's going to be, we'll know more tomorrow. Lower body right now.
How concerning is that, just the way he's been playing and the fact you guys put back-to-back?
Well, it is concerning, for sure. I didn't see when it happened or anything in the game, but, yeah, well, hopefully we get good news out of it.
Is that a case where he tells you there's something wrong, or did you?
Yeah, it was in between periods. He got checked out and he couldn't go.
What do you like about Max Pacioretty's game when he's able to produce this year?
Well, he's scored in this league for a number of years. He's 30-goal scorer, he's strong around the net. He's got a good stick. He got a good shot. Plays a heavy game. That line was really good tonight for us. I thought that, they controlled the play out there every time they're out there, had plenty of opportunities to score, and just they played good hard hockey tonight, that line.
But by my count, Austin had about 6 grade A scoring chances in the first period and a half. Is it concerning that he's getting that and not doing what he does normally?
Well, I'm not concerned with it. I'd be concerned more if he wasn't getting the opportunities. I think he's playing good hockey. I mean, he's playing 200 feet defensively, face-offs, killing penalties. He's doing a lot of good stuff for the team. Yes, we need him to produce, and he will. I mean, sometimes they don't go in all the time, but he's getting the looks. He's taking pucks to the net hard. He's playing a physical game. Like I said, it's 200 feet. He plays against top lines in the other team, penalty kills, key situations, and in our own end and stuff. So he's doing a lot of good stuff, and we need him to score. I'm not concerned about it. It'll go in.
You were talking a lot about guys getting to the net more offensively and that sort of thing. Do you like the way that unfolded for you tonight?
What's that?
This guy's getting to the net more too.
Well, we did a good job. We scored some goals around the net tonight. Our shot attempts were way up tonight, like we talked about. And 30 or more hit the net. So there's a lot of good stuff that way. Yeah.
How much does it help the team's confidence when you've had 2 goalies that have been playing well this season, that when one does go down, the guy you're putting in is...
Well, it's important. I thought Wolsey did a real good job coming in. That's never easy. He made a couple big saves for us, one in the third, and later on in the third, he made a real good save. So he did a good job coming in, and it's important. And we're fortunate to have 2 guys that have played extremely well this year.
Do you like your forecheck in the third period? You were able to?
I did. Yeah, Domi's line, Minton and Domi and Holmberg, I thought had a real strong game for us with their forecheck and, keeping pucks in the offensive zone and had some opportunities. So I thought our forecheck got better as the game went along, which was important.
How many guys in the NHL scored the goal Willie scored today?
Not me. He's a talented guy, I'll tell you. I mean, I don't know if I've seen a guy get more breakaways. He gets one a game at least, and there's sometimes he gets more. I mean, Willie was really good tonight for me. I think all around he did a lot of good things, and not just the opportunities and the chances he gets, which he had a lot of them. And I know he's not very happy about not putting more in the net, but he worked and did a lot of good things, make strong plays. His puck battles are high. He wins a lot of battles with the puck, which is important.